Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another video. It is day 3 with the Toyota Corolla. I'm about to take it to the inspection station here in New York. If you're wondering how come it wasn't inspected already, because I bought the car in Jersey. I live in New York, and Jersey cannot give me a New York State inspection sticker. So, by law, we have 10 days to do this once you get control of the car. So, today is what? Wednesday? Day 3. No time like the present. So far we have 223.9 miles on it. Android error. Don't even know what that means, so let's get some serious radio on here. We'll put hits. You hit the stereo.
You're waking up with the morning mashup on Sirius XM.
It's not bad.
It's 1.
It is a cool September morning in New York State. 27th of September, actually. My wife got a speeding ticket yesterday. She was doing 81 and a 65. She told me that. She says the cop got it wrong. I said, usually I would say yeah. But my wife, she begins to hyperventilate when you go past 60 miles an hour. So the fact that she was trying to tell me she was gonna do 81, I'm like, yeah. Unless that Toyota Corolla got to her head. So I figured I'd do another video today, because when I first did my first impressions video, it was nighttime. And it was nighttime in New York with a pouring rainstorm. And I really couldn't concentrate fully. What I wanted to say, but 224 miles down the car, my wife really loves it. She says, man, I can't believe how this thing absorbs a bump so well. Because in a Hyundai Elantra, I don't say the suspension wasn't great. In fact, as I told you in my Hyundai video, last winter, going reverse to move the car for the plow truck, I was going literally not even 2 miles an hour, and boom, the spring breaks, destroys my tire. I had to get it towed. Whatever. And it is what it is. Oh, she's used a half a tank of gas already. All right. So, the only negative about this car for me right now is the headroom. And now, granted, I had a sunroof also in my Hyundai Elantra, but the roof line was a lot higher, and I had a lot more room than I do in this car. But that and the acceleration of the Hyundai was better, because they had a traditional automatic transmission. Although I am very impressed with the CVT transmission and the first gear Toyota put in their CVT transmissions. Alright, now it's 46 degrees. Yep. It's that time of year where it's winter overnight, spring in the morning, almost spring in the afternoon, and we go back to a cold night. And it's very foggy also. I will be doing a video on this car from time to time. Now, since this is my wife's primary car, the only time I'm really going to get to drive it, really, is when I do stuff like this. Take it for an inspection. Take it to the dealer for service. Other than that, I'm not going to get to drive the car that much. Or if we take a day trip with the family and she wants to take this car, I'm sure she'll have me drive. But trips with the family are very rare now since my daughter's involved in theater. She practices all week for theater in school, then she practices on the weekends with the company. So I miss those days of going on trips. Some good times there, but life is about adjustments. Anyway, the handling in this car is pretty good. It cuts the corners very well. Steering is pretty responsive. I mean, is it a Mazda 3? No, because Mazda's really based their performance, or Honda Civic, another company that based their small cars on performance. But it's up there. It's definitely up there. I think my wife hooked up to the Toyota app yesterday, which I'm going to do when I get there if I have time. I definitely have time. It is what it is. So she's got her phone in here. Mine isn't yet. I just haven't had the chance. And my wife found a very pleasant spot to put an old GPS. Not bad, honey. The other negative, I don't like the well, I shouldn't say that. Not a lot of spot in the center storage console. Oh, bless me. The trunk is roomy. Is as roomy as the Elantra, or I'm not really sure if it is. The seats do go down like the Elantra. I have door pockets that fit as much stuff in here as the Elantra. The glove box. Glove box is about the same, really. Maybe even a little smaller than the Elantra. So don't worry, I'm not bashing the car. I'm just telling you the truth about the car. That's all. But as nice as that Elantra looked, and I did say it did look very, very nice. The designers of Hyundai do a good job with the designs of the car. There's no doubt about that. They got some nice curves, some nice lines, but they just don't last very long. Toyota used to be that boring company. Toyota was that car that was very reliable, very durable, lasts forever, looked boring, drove boring, nothing exciting. Which I don't have a problem with. I want my cars to work. Maybe when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, you know what? Give me the old rear-wheel drive Cutlass Supreme or the rear-wheel drive Monte Carlo with T-tops. Now, as an adult, I just want my stuff to work because I got a family to look after. Leather wrap steering wheel. I'm not sure. I've always been on the fence with leather wrap steering wheels. I mean, rubber ones do fine for me. I mean, they last longer too. Than if you remember my videos with old Chevy Cruze, I had a hole right on top there. I wore it down. So I'm not big on leather wrap steering wheels. Rubber's just fine for me. I understand you can't put a steering wheel cover, but anyway, analog controls are easy to read. The odometer is nice and big, and so is the tachometer. The gas gauge and the temperature gauge is on the small side. We do have a digital reading in the middle of how fast you're going, the speed limit, and it turns red. The speed limit sign turns red in here when you're over the limit. Temperature, the time. That's not 143. I gotta change that too eventually. Tells you how many miles to empty. Here we go. PDA, SDF. I gotta learn all these terms eventually. Also in the center, you also have the radio station. Like right now I got Sirius XM morning mashup hits channel 1. The adaptive cruise control. Remember when cars were so simple? I also drive a 2001 Jeep Wrangler, which is about as basic as they get. Right around the shift knob is the driver mode, where you want to put sport mode or econo mode or normal mode, I think they have. Let me see. Drive mode. Yeah, normal, sport, eco. And next to it is the traction control switch, if you want to keep it on or off. The AC climate controller are very simple, very basic, which I like. Still got the old buttons and knobs, which I like. It's not on the infotainment system, which I really don't like. Just ordered WeatherTech all-weather mats for my for this car. The 2 in the front and the one big one going across the back. I think I spent about a couple $100 on those, but those are worth it. I have them in my CRV. They're very good. I like them very much. And I'm coming up on the Mavis station soon. They'll do my inspection. I'm not big on Mavis, but when it comes to inspections and tires, they do a good job. So, let me see. Are we here? Should be come up on the left sometime. Nope, it's the other station. And alright, here we are. Make the left-hand turn here. And that's it for now. We'll talk to you later.